Which K-pop audition is the best? This is the video you've been waiting for. Today, I will rate all types of K-pop audition from 1 to 10. Watch this video till the end if you don't want to throw your life away by joining the wrong audition. Number 1. Survival shows. Alright, let's talk about survival shows. These were the go-to for discovering new talent in the K-pop industry. But let's be real, the game has changed. Back in the day, you had shows like Produce 101 or K-pop Star that were all about the big stakes and tough competition. Nowadays, there are too many survival shows you've probably never even heard of. The thing about survival shows now is they are not as exclusive as they used to be. There are so many of them that the appeal is kind of diluted. They all promise big rewards, but let's be real, only a few make it to the top. A lot of people get eliminated early, and the drama doesn't always make up for it. But here's the thing, survival shows can still be a great way to get exposure if you're serious about becoming a K-pop idol. They'll push you, test your limits, and give you that platform to showcase your skills. You just have to be ready for the grind. And here's a newer example of a survival show that's catching people's attention. The Universe Ticket. It's bringing the survival concept back to life with a fan-driven twist, where the audience has more power in voting and interacting with contestants. It's still a competitive show, but it's got a fresh spin, making it ideal for the Gen Z crowd who want a more interactive experience. Overall, I will rate this audition 7.9 out of 10. Some survival shows are a bit overdone now, but shows like the Universe Ticket show that the format still has potential. If you're ready for the competition, this show could be your shot at fame. Number 2. Open weekly auditions in the company office, the OG way. Alright, let's talk about open audition. This is where you walk in, show off your skills, and hope you get noticed. There are a ton of companies still doing this in 2025. Some big ones like SM, JYP, and YG all hold them. But here's the thing, it's getting a lot more competitive. In the past, open auditions were like the golden ticket to stardom. You'd show up, do your thing, and if you were lucky, you'd get a call back. Fast forward to today, and it's a whole different ballgame. Companies are flooded with hundreds, if not thousands of applicants. And we're talking about a time when social media and K-pop exposure are at an all-time high. Everybody and their dog wants to be an idol. So, yeah, it's still the real deal for getting into a K-pop company, but it's a huge numbers game now. Few lucky spots can lead to a trainee life at some of the biggest companies, but you've got to be ready for the intense pressure, training, and competition. The biggest plus? You don't need to be famous to get noticed. Just walk into the audition room and show what you got. No need to have a viral video or be on some reality show. It's you versus the world, and that's still a very legit way to make your way into the K-pop scene. But here's the flip side. Not everyone makes it, and it's tough. You need insane dedication, strong skills, and sometimes pure luck. Companies will take note of your potential, but they're looking for that next big thing. So if you're not standing out, it can be easy to get lost in the crowd. Overall, rating is 8 out of 10. Still one of the best ways to get into the K-pop industry, but the level of competition is ridiculously high. If you're not mentally tough or super prepared, this could be a tough road. But hey, it's a straight path, and it could be your shot if you've got the talent and perseverance. Number 3. Public audition shows like A2K. Now let's dive into the overseas audition shows like A2K, where K-pop companies travel to different countries to scout for international talent. They held auditions in the US to find people with potential to become K-pop idols. It's a great way for international fans to get a chance to join K-pop without having to go through the whole process of moving to Korea and attending local auditions. It's essentially your K-pop dream coming to you. What makes overseas audition shows exciting is that it's a bit more inclusive. Non-Korean fans have a shot at making it, and with the growing international fan base for K-pop, there's more incentive to find talent that can break the global market. Remember, even our Blackpink Lisa also went through these types of overseas public auditions too before she passed and went through many other auditions, including private ones. However, there's a catch. While these shows are fun and a great way to gain exposure, the chances of making it through the auditions and debuting with a group are still slim. Even if you get picked, the training process is brutal. The companies may be looking for more global idols, but they still expect top-tier skills. You have to be able to keep up with the K-pop industry's crazy standards. Another thing to remember is that even though these auditions might feel like a shortcut to fame, they can also come with challenges. Language barriers, cultural differences, and being far away from home can all be tough, especially when you're trying to adjust to K-pop's grind. Overall, rating is 7 out of 10. It's a solid opportunity, especially if you're international and want to get your foot in the door. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Getting into the K-pop world this way means you still need to bring your A game and be prepared for a ton of challenges, both on and off the stage. Number 4. online auditions. Okay, online auditions, we're living in the digital age, and this trend has really picked up over the last couple of years. Now, companies like SM Entertainment and YG Entertainment are hosting auditions where you can submit videos online, showcasing your talent without even having to leave your home country. This is huge for people who can't make it to live auditions, especially when flights and travel expenses are through the roof. The beauty of online auditions is the convenience. You don't have to deal with the stress of traveling, competing in front of a live audience, or getting rejected face-to-face. You just film yourself singing, dancing, or whatever your specialty is, and submit it to the company. It's like sending in your resume for a job, except, the job is being an idol. Pros: no need to travel. You can audition from anywhere in the world. Less pressure. You're recording from home, so there's no live audience judging your every move. Companies like SM and JYP are using this to scout talent from all over the world. You might even get a callback from a company you never thought would notice you. The competition is insane. Just because you're online doesn't mean everyone else isn't too. The sheer number of people auditioning can make it feel like you're just one in a million. It's hard to stand out. Without the live, face-to-face interaction, it can be difficult to really make an impression on the judges. Plus, the judges might only be able to see a snippet of your potential, limited feedback. Unlike in live auditions where you can engage with the judges or ask questions, online auditions give you little to no feedback, so it can be hard to know where you went wrong if you get rejected. I will rate this audition 6.5 out of 10. It's an easy access route, and for a lot of people, it's a great first step. But the truth is, it's tough to get noticed just through a video submission, and you might get lost in the flood of applicants. Still, it's better than nothing if you're trying to get into the K-pop world from afar. Number 5, private auditions. Now let's talk about private audition. These are the type of auditions you probably don't see on TV, but they're still a pretty big deal in the K-pop world. Instead of being part of a massive public competition, a private audition is when you're directly invited by a company to try out for their training program. It's usually an invite-only thing, and companies reach out to you if they see potential in your talent, or if you're recommended. The benefit here is that you're not competing with hundreds of other people for attention. You're getting a personal, closed-door opportunity to showcase your skills. If you're talented and fit the company's vision, you have a shot without the drama of a public show. Some people even go through private auditions after they've trained for a while, but haven't been discovered yet. Private auditions can feel much less stressful since you're not in a competition with other trainees. You don't need to worry about being judged by the public or eliminated by viewers. Direct company interest. If a company invites you to a private audition, it means they're already interested in you. You've bypassed a lot of the noise and are directly in front of decision makers. Faster process. With private auditions, you'll often find out quicker about your success or failure, so you're not left wondering for months. Better feedback. Since there's no huge crowd or media pressure, you might receive personalized feedback to improve or help you get selected. The cons: limited access. Private auditions are usually invite-only. It's not easy to get an invitation, and if you don't have connections or the right profile, you might not even get the chance to audition. Less visibility. You miss the exposure that comes with public auditions or survival shows. Being seen by the public can be a huge boost for your future career. No guarantees. If you really want to get into a private audition without any connections, you have to be famous and talented in another industry, like Jisoo. Jisoo was already a famous model and TV host before she was invited to join a private audition at YG. If you're not part of the right circle, it might be harder to even hear about these opportunities. If you can get in, though, it could be a solid way to break into the industry without all the public drama. Overall, I will rating this audition 8 out of 10. It's a great option if you can get the chance.